Good morning, my little shining lights. Oh, my light seems to shine brighter when I see your guys's. I love it. So I just love that meditation because I love seeing that candle flicker. And then it also is a grounding point for me that I remember that I am light. Remember, namaste, the light in me sees the light in you. All right. So let's go ahead and take our centering breaths as we slowly breathe in and let your eyes close. And just allowing it to exhale all the way out and releasing all of that air. Okay. So we're going to do our 2 minutes or 5 minutes of mindfulness with 2 minutes of that deep belly breathing. I'm going to guide you through 2 minutes, excuse me, I'm going to guide you through three um, statements, and then I'm going to allow you to continue on that deep breath with yourself. Okay. So let us begin. And breathe in all the way to your belly. Hold it, and then release all the air through your pursed lips. Slowly breathe in through your nose, feeling the air to the back of your throat and expanding your belly. Hold it for 4. And slowly release to 8 through your pursed lips. Slowly breathe in. This time when you release, allow and feel the release of the burdens and heavy stuff on your shoulders. Now continue to talk yourself through your deep breaths. Now just breathe normally for the next 3 minutes. In and out through your nose. Find that rhythm. Focus on the breath. You may need to use your anchor words. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Keep using those anchor words until you no longer need them. Then let them go. Allow your thoughts to float by like clouds. Always returning to the breath. You're training your mind, creating that inner peace. I'm breathing in and breathing out. Just notice how good your body feels right now in the peace and stillness. You can have this anytime. Always letting go of the thoughts. We're not attaching to them, we're just letting them float by. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in and release it with some pursed lips. Go ahead and let your eyes open when you're ready. And you always put that smile on your face. Let's just get used to putting that smile on your face, because it just intention goes where you follow by putting your smile on your breath, and I'm sorry, a smile on your face, and the smile on your face means your day is coming to you. You're calling more goodness to you. So I loved seeing that candle, because we're going to finish up with using our mindful eyes with observance. So today we're going to take a look at mindful observance. So remember that when we take the time to observe, really to observe just one object, then you can practice this mindful practice by focusing all your thoughts on just one object. So what I'd like you to do right now is kind of just look around the room, or see if something's calling you, but I want you to get one object, and it can actually just be a pencil or your phone. Well, let's not use your phone. We have that fifth appendage enough. um, Anything around you, just grab it, and you can just put it in your hands right now. I So we'll give you a couple seconds to just take a look. So we're going to do some mindful observance. We're going to observe what's in our hand right now. So as you're taking a look at what objects in your hand, you're going to be forcing your mind, okay? You're going to be forcing your mind to put all of your presence on this particular object. So remember, the present is where your peace is. So when you are present with this object in your hand, that's where your peace is. Okay. It's just another tool for your toolbox. So as we're focusing on our objects, it also creates that stillness of our mind and our body. So we're not moving all over the place, because again, you're only noticing the one thing, nothing else. So best of all, this is something that you can do anywhere. Okay, so as we take a look at our object, I want you to really take a look at it. Okay, focus all your attention on this object. So how is it designed? What size is it? What color is it? The shape of it? Then I want you to look at it from all sides. So we're going to do that for about 60 seconds. And I want you just to focus in on your object. And if thoughts pop into your mind, again, just let them go and return your mindful eyes to your object. Okay, so we'll begin focusing on your object now. Does it have any patterns? Again, let anything go through your mind, just like when we stare at a candle. Really look deeply into this. Feel it. Is it rough, smooth? So, when we look at an object deeply like this, we can transfer it over to really looking deeply inside of us, also. Okay. If we start to practice looking deeply at something, then we can start to really focus in inside. So, part of mindfulness is putting our attention and our focus on something. Imagine how we can transfer that into the classroom. If we were to have a child in our classroom, just have that mindful eyes for the day. So when they come back in from recess, just look at your pencil. Just look at it. You know, what are the attributes of it? And just be one with that pencil. Okay. So it's really just something I want us to stop and be mindful of, to see those things that we have every day that we can truly take a deep look into. So tomorrow we're going to finish up. So I want you to, if you're in your classroom, I want you to think of one thing that you use every day in your classroom, because this is going to be kind of an anchor for us. For example, I use a pointer every day in my shared reading, okay? And I may talk about that. Or I use a clock every day. But something you use every day in your classroom that will start to be an anchor for you, to remind you. We're going to go into this lesson tomorrow deeper. Um, Ben, it might be, a shovel or something like that. um, but it's going to be something that is like a trigger word for you, that's going to be able to take what you have and be able to transfer it into the classroom, because what we're teaching ourselves is going to be able to be taught to others, but we can't teach others unless we have the internalization of why we're doing this and what it is. So think about something. If you're going to work from home tomorrow, make sure you take that object home, because I want it to be, when every time you look at it, and we'll practice that all week, every time you look at it, it's going to transport you into the knowledge and the energy that we're putting into it, so that the kids can learn and it'll keep you in the present state. Okay, because every time you look at that object, it's going to keep you in that present place. And remember, the present is where your peace is. It's not in the past, and it's not in the future. So that'll be one of our anchoring for tomorrow. So think about that. And if you want, you could actually bring two items, maybe one from home, to have one at home also. But let's stick with the classroom, because I think our goal is to grow internally and then to be able to teach others, right? Self and then others. That's our priority. So today was a little shorter, but very, very powerful at that. So keep that in mind. And I encourage you to practice really taking a deep look at something today using those mindful eyes, because it's really, really, really powerful for us to stay in that present moment.